about important latitudes, no? Okay, I hope you understood about all these latitudes. This is equator, 0 degrees latitude. It is Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degrees north latitude. Arctic Circle, 66.5 degrees north latitude. And it is the North Pole, 90 degrees. Okay, come to the south side. Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees is south side. Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degrees south side. And it is the 90 degrees south pole. Okay children, all these I told yesterday. These important 5 latitudes help us to divide the globe into zones. Okay, in further lesson again about zones, it is in detail. Just I will tell you, you observe here. From Tropic of Cancer to from Tropic of Capricorn, wherever I am keeping dots, all this part is hot zone. It means the climate in this area from 23.5 degrees north to 23.5 degrees south, here the climate will be hot. Okay. Next, this is called as torrid zone. What is that children? Torrid zone. It is one zone. Why it is divided into zone? In this zone the temperature will be same kind of temperature we experience north side of the equator and south side of the equator. Next, Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle. Here in this part, it is a temperate zone children. Here we experience normal or cool climate. Normal or cool climate depending on the seasons. Again here south side, Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctic Circle. It means 23.5 degrees to 66.5 degrees. Here also the temperature is normal or cool climate. Okay, so here and here same climatic conditions are there on the earth. Next, Antarctic Circle, Arctic Circle. Here you listen carefully. All this part in this circle up to the North Pole and in this circle up to the South Pole, it is very cool climate we experience here. Here the climate is very cool. Very cool means the water freezes like ice. It means if any rivers or oceans are there, here in the Arctic Circle and here in the Antarctic Circle, even the ocean water and river water freezes like ice. It means the temperature is very less here near the pole areas. These are called as polar regions. These are called as frigid zones or icy lands also. Okay children, that's why these latitudes are called as important latitudes. With the help of these important 5 latitudes, we can divide the earth into 3 important zones. Okay. Now, yesterday I told about longitudes name also, no? Longitudes means those are vertical lines. Here latitudes are parallel lines, no children? It is parallel line and horizontal line. Horizontal lines, these lines are vertical lines. Okay, now you see here, from North Pole to South Pole, it is dividing the earth into 2 parts. This longitude name is, connecting from North Pole to South Pole. Okay children, it is dividing earth into 2 parts now. So all this part, yesterday I told, same like that, it is half circle in the west side and it is the half circle in the east side. So it is called as Western Hemisphere and this part is called as Eastern Hemisphere. Yesterday we learned about northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, no? Hemi means half, sphere means circle. So it is half circle, it is half circle. Which is there in the west side? That is western hemisphere. Which is located in the east side? That is eastern hemisphere. Okay children. Now all these longitudes are running from top to bottom on the globe like this. Top to bottom on the globe like this. And west side 180 degrees longitudes are there. East side 100 degrees longitudes are there. So both together 180 plus 180, 300 degrees of total 360 meridians are there. Why these are called as meridians? Because with the help of these lines, we are able to know about time of a particular place. Children, west side we are having 180 degrees of longitudes and east side we are having 180 degrees of longitudes. And the center one which is Greenwich longitude. Okay. Now, you observe this one. Now, I am going to draw all the latitudes and longitudes. It is north side, north pole, south pole, east. Always your right hand side is east, west. You observe here what is happening here. Now I am drawing all the longitudes. Next, not only important 5, all the latitudes also I am drawing here. Now you see children, here total these longitudes and latitudes are forming like boxes. No, it is called as grid. Grid. What is the help of this grid? What is the use of this grid? This grid helps us to locate exact place where we are living. For example, it is 0 degrees, no, equator line. Equator line, above the equator we are having our Indian country here. Approximately I am drawing here children. So where it is located? Above the equator. And it is not in the center. This is Greenwich, no, it is not near to this also. It is located in the northeast part of the globe. So because of this grid, we can identify where our country is located exactly. Like that, where is your town, where is your state, where is your country, whatever the place we can locate exactly with the help of this grid. Okay, I hope you understood about the latitudes and these longitudes and about how they are forming like grid also. Okay children, there are uses of the globe. We can observe the day and night. We can observe the rotation of the globe. We can observe the oceans, the continents, whatever are there on the globe. These all are advantages. And with the help of these imaginary lines, these are imaginary lines only. These are not there on the earth. Only imaginary lines. Okay, these imaginary lines are helping us to understand about this kind of climatic zones, and these lines are helping us to know about time, and this grid is helping us to locate the place exactly. But children, there are some disadvantages also. Wherever we go, we cannot carry our globe along with us. Okay, all of you children, listen carefully all the 3 videos about this lesson, and after that try to practice the diagrams, whatever photographs I send you. After this I will send a small video clipping also. Observe that and practice the diagrams. Next in the further classes I will give some exercises to you. Thank you.
Now let us understand how to locate a place on the globe. First, let me tell you about the latitudes and longitudes. The horizontal lines that run east-west directions are called latitudes, while the vertical lines that run in the north-south direction are called longitudes. The northern and southern hemispheres are divided by the equator. The latitudes are parallel to the equator, which is the longest latitude. Let me tell you an interesting thing. The east-west lines get shorter as we move away from the equator towards the poles. Each latitude is separated by 1 degree. 1 degree has 60 minutes. Equator is at 0 degree. The Tropic of Cancer is at 23.5 degree north, and the Tropic of Capricorn is at 23.5 degree south. This region has a hot and humid temperature. Most of the biodiversity live in this region. At 66.5 degree north is the Arctic Circle, and 66.5 degrees south is the Antarctic Circle. These regions are very cold. The north-south lines, or the longitudes, are drawn from pole to pole. The longitude that runs through the middle of the earth is called the prime meridian. It passes through Greenwich, near London. It separates the earth into eastern and western hemispheres. The latitudes and the longitudes on the globe or map form a grid.